In this video, I simultaneously over and under engineered the design for a cup with a pour spout. My partner recently got a sewing machine and has been gradually filling up our apartment with tote bags and decorative pillowcases. Apparently ironing is an important part of sewing, and apparently rice cooker cups don't provide enough precision or elegance for our particular steam iron. Rather than line the pockets of Big Pour, I decided to fire up the CAD software and design my own. I wanted the base to be a sort of oval shape, but less confusing, so I settled on a racetrack, which is literally a rectangle with a half circle on either side. What about the size? Well, in a stroke of genius, I thought of making it just the right volume to completely fill our steam iron to the max line. And then I got too stubborn to change my mind, so I did geometry. I started by measuring the actual volume capacity of the iron by filling it up and then pouring it out into a graduated cylinder. It held more than I was expecting, about 130 milliliters. Again, that racetrack shape is simply a rectangle plus two half circles, also known as a circle, with diameter equal to the width of the rectangle. If we call the length L and the width W, then the formula shown on the screen gives the total area of the racetrack. Back over in Onshape, I created those variables, penciling in L equals 20 millimeters and W equals 15 millimeters, and I dimensioned the sketch to those variables. Then I calculated the height as the volume divided by the area shown in that formula earlier. Recall that the desired volume was 130 milliliters or 130,000 millimeters cubed. I typed that all out and oh my god, that is way too tall. I realized I didn't know what height we actually wanted the thing to be, so I consulted with my partner and we came up with the very scientific measurement of 1.5 small apples. I increased the values for the length and width variables, which brought the height closer to where we wanted it, but it was becoming clear that there was going to be a lot more guess and check type of work than I had confidently, you might even say arrogantly, assumed. What followed was a slow and somewhat painful slog through modeling and design, where it was made clear how much I still have to learn. The spout in particular was surprisingly difficult given the angle I was going for. I'll admit that I brute forced a few steps, not very elegant. But hey, shout out to Onshape for having tools like Delete Face and Move Face, which kissed away my boo-boos and made them all better. I included a lip at the top which seems to help give a spill-proof pour, and a small notch in the spout which probably does nothing. I did more or less achieve the target volume of 130 milliliters, marked by the topmost of 3 very official-looking level indicator lines. With that, it was on to printing and the final pour test. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.